Hello. So, lots of football has been postponed and cancelled, as you know there. But out in Belarus, they are still playing matches as seen today and yesterday. So they had the likes of, if we scroll down, week number 2 now, it is for Belarus. They had the likes of Torpedo against Belshina playing, and Wolf and Energik, Slutsk, and Dynamo Brest. And Slavia against Bates, Minsk against Dynamo Minsk, and Skordia against Shakhtar, as well as Izloch against Slimovinci, and Neiman against Vitebsk. So lots of different strange pronouncing sides out of Belarus there, and somewhat regrets not doing predictions for the second lot of matches, as I tried a number of different divisions. While we have the regular matches cancelled or postponed with the Premier League and the Serie A and Bundesliga and all those top flight European divisions. I also did the Russian League and also did the Turkish League, but they both got postponed in the last minute there. But yeah, so I was thinking possibly this might have occurred in Belarus as well too. But no, they were still playing. The only country in Europe to still be playing matches, and they also did it in front of fans as well too, which is pretty crazy, ridiculous, and close contacts as well, as they had home fans as support, so they haven't quite got the message across that there's a big coronavirus outbreak going on. And in terms of the top teams in Belarus, if we look at last season's, we have Dynamo Brest, who ended up winning over Bait for the first time in 13 or so years, as Bait managed to win the past 12 titles there. Oh, hello there, Tall Man. Nice for you to come along there. Yeah, so you got Belarus that's still playing matches, even though there's this big outbreak there in front of fans as well too. So I thought I'll talk about it a little bit. And yeah, as mentioning, it's usually Bates that dominates Belarus, and they start off the season 2 matches in with 2 defeats. We look at their results, included a 2-1 loss against Slavia Mosley, and also a 3-1 defeat against Injik BGU. So yeah, something for people to be still interested in, I guess. But you know, COVID spelled backwards is Divock, and what Divock is going on? Okay, yeah, it is strange there. Other countries have more stricter quarantine or postponements or like lockdown processes. Like I'm in New Zealand here, we in full lockdown until day 5 of a 4-week lockdown process. So we basically can't do anything, just essential services only, with the supermarkets and pharmacies and things being open. Yeah, everything else is shuts. But meanwhile in Belarus, they just seem to not really care what's going on. I guess they're similar to Russia there, as they are Belarusian, and Russia themselves only postponed the matches the other week there. So you think at some stage Belarus will get the message as well too, but they're still playing in front of a stadium, in front of their home fans, I should say, and they've been hugging each other and um, yeah, doing all sorts of things which probably shouldn't really be done. Oh, hello there, Cardman as well too. Nice for you to pop in there. What do you think about Belarus still playing their matches? I also know that Nicaragua is another country that's still got some football games on there, but I think Belarus is the most extreme example, because they're playing one in front of like hundreds of fans there. They get tested before they come into the grounds, as I saw a bit of the Belarus matches there, getting a bit of reports of what's actually been going on. Yeah, they were still playing games there. This is week 2 they're on to now. They had started their season just a week or so ago. And yeah, on to week 2 of matches. And they had games yesterday, and they also had a couple of games today. And W Anchor. Yeah, so it had Neiman against Fitzwick, had Islock against Smolvici. Also had like the likes of Shakhtar against Gorodia, Minsk and Dynamo Minsk. Very interesting, the Minsk derby match there, 5-goal thriller. Slavia Mochi and Bates, Dynamo Brest and Slutsk. And Energy BUG against Wu Brest. Torpedo Ballas against Valshina. So it together, say it together. W Anchor. Not quite sure what you mean there, thought man. But nice for you popping in as well too. Yeah, so very little sports that's going on, so it's very interesting to keep up to date with the very little things that are going on. Because usually I use this website here, the live TV sports, to see what's the live matches and things. They have seemed to take in a lot more focus on esports, which is an online streaming website thing, so people can do that from home for the most part. So you can see there's quite a few different sport betting websites out there trying to really dig in hard, trying to get people to bet on online gaming stuff there. Say the W star, then say Anchor. Oh, okay. I know what you mean there, Tall Man. I know there was going to be some sort of trick, and yeah, I'm going to avoid saying that because we all know what it's going to pronounce. So we got some, table tennis, some esports games, and that's basically it. I also know there's just some indoor stadium matches and other things there, but very little sports at all that is taking place there. So, you know, we'll explore these matches later on as well too. Give my predictions for these games here for this weekend. Of course, it's just fingers crossed that the league still goes ahead and the situation doesn't get out of control, which projections everywhere across the world, you have to say that it probably is going to get out of control and be surprised if they're able to continue on for too many more matches. I also got David in here as well too. Let Sydney have second straight premiership of my soccer game. Yeah, very, very interesting topic there. You think they would deserve the title, but given what's going on in England there, they got announced from the sixth tier down that their season is like completely cancelled. So there'll be like no promotion, no relegation, and they'll just have to effectively repeat the season. So if that keeps that tradition there, that's going to be the same for the top leagues in England as well too. And then they might just employ that system across the boards if the matches aren't able to resume. So yeah, might have to have enough time before the next season or something like that for the A League to complete. Otherwise, yeah, Sydney might be denied the Premiership title there, which would be very unfortunate indeed. My opinion on that is basically they should just continue on with the season at the point that they should, whether or not it carries into next season. And then they can shorten next season down if need be, but really they should just complete one season before starting the next season. Otherwise, they're just thinking about cancelling the season altogether and restarting, so it just feels like a whole wasted full calendar year, which is very drastic and very unnecessary. So my favourite league in the world, yeah, it would have to be the Premier League, most well-known league in the world. But yeah, closely followed with A League, the Wellington Phoenix, of course. As I'm from New Zealand, I support them quite a bit. Taller Man I wank all the time on my channel. I watch gay porn at the zoo. Okay. Taller Man, don't you watch gay porn in the toilet? Okay. Don't exactly know what you mean by that, guys, but interesting. Anything else you guys want to discuss? Yeah, the toilet at the zoo. Yeah, so I'll be covering these matches as they do take place in Belarus. Got the likes of Belshina and Gordia, Dynamo Minsk against Torpedo, Shakhtar against Neiman, Bates and Wu Brest, Dynamo Brest and Slavia, Energetic Minsk, Vidbitsk and Smalvinci, and Islok against Splurch. So yeah, this is something that really comes very necessary and important, I guess, because I like football. You guys might like football or sports in general, and if this is all he gets in terms of real games there, then it's definitely worth another watch there. I think the Eels will be 2020 Premiership if they stop NRL games. Well, I suppose the lucky thing for the NRL is that they only just started a couple of weeks in, so they can easily cancel that season without um, too much dramas in terms of teams winning the titles. But of course, it'd be a huge financial loss if they aren't able to start any more games there. Do I think Sydney will be awarded the title? Yeah, as I just mentioned, they would have to finish the rest of the A League season in whole. Otherwise, it might just follow suit on what they've done in the lower tiers in England, which is just apparently just cancel it. Even though we're into late March there, they just cancelled altogether at this very early stage, which just quite ridiculous and very unfortunate and very frustrating and very unnecessary for all those teams involved there. Do you visit Stamp Lips? Apparently, tennis is a good sport to watch. Yeah, I did check out what you mean by that, Taller Man, and yes, it was what I thought was going to be, and yeah, luckily I didn't follow through on your advice there. Tennis, yeah, is a good sport to watch. Is there any random tennis matches that might be going on? There might be some in Russia or something like that as well too at this stage, but yeah, very little things going on at all. If we have a look at a sports betting website there, tab.co.nz, and it's funny when they talk about the top 5 sports betting on at the moment, it's like the Nicaraguan Premier League and the Belarusian League and this um, really hyping it up, even though that these events would never be in the top ranking charts if we just go about business as normal. So currently, yeah, they got some Chinese Taipei, is that basketball match going on there? So China's recovering quite a bit more. Apparently, no cases in China in the last few days or so. So that's very good news if that is true and that they were recording and accurate with all those cases there and testing and stuff like that. But they have got out of the worst of it, at least I believe. So then, yeah, we might see the Chinese Premiership and all the Chinese sports there should take centre stage as well too. I used to play table tennis all the time, but now it's getting really hot to play it. It's in the shed. Well, if you're staying at home there, toilet man, yeah, table tennis. If you have someone else at your household to play with, then that will be quite fun and enjoyable. Okay, yeah. Yeah, thank you for tuning in, Carmen. It's been a while since I've seen you, so catch you later. No, I'm not betting there, toilet man. I'm just giving you an idea of what there is to bet on what currently is live. So yeah, some Chinese basketball match here. Got some esports, so Dota 2, and these things here. Esports was never an option to bet on to begin with there, but times are desperate. Everyone's losing money, so they just have to find anything at all that is actually going. So that's kind of interesting. They got the Sweden Seta Cup men table tennis match going on as well too. Yeah, that's that's their sense of the situation here. I also have quite a bit of racing, horse racing, but I wonder how much horse racing is going on at the moment. Have a look at that one. They might be still doing some horse racing in Australia, possibly. Yeah, apparently they're still doing horse racing in Australia. No, oh no, it says all gone, possibly. Yeah. Can you watch Nick Vario talking about the 2015 video? Go write it down. What's about there talking Nick Vario 2015? What happened in 2015? It does mention about some things going on here. Oh, I got also Alistair here. Hello, I feel like sports might get cancelled soon. Well, sports, yeah, seems inevitable. I mean, the thing I do know that got cancelled is those lower leagues in England. It's yeah, everything's been postponed at this stage there, but yeah, too many things postponed, and eventually just not going to have enough time to fit everything in. So yeah, they'll have to make some very tough decisions on that indeed. But yeah, let me just get up that lower leagues of England there. So search like National League South or something like that, because it's on the 6th tier down. It should pop up in the news somewhere around here. Oh yeah, all football below National League to end. Yeah, this was the other big news talking points. I was going to make a separate video on that as well too, but you know, might as well cover it here, since there's quite a few viewers for a change. So that's quite nice. Yeah, it says about all football in England below the 3 divisions that make up the National League will end immediately, and all results will be expunged. It means there'll be no promotion or relegation in these leagues. Same will happen in the women's game below the Women's Super League and Championship level. So that is big and frustrating and just unnecessary, and what's going on there. So yeah, just decided to get rid of altogether there, and talking about this 27 wins all for nothing. Jersey Bulls and Belzer Motors had already secured promotion to step 5 of the non-league pyramid, but now their promotions will be cancelled. So you know, you got to feel sorry for these teams here. They've already done it. They already have done enough points, got the title in their grasp there, and then some reason they decided to just completely take that away from them for no reason at all. So, you know, strange times. So, see if they follow that up and do the same thing at the top levels. If anything, they might have a different system for the top flight in the Premier League there, because at the end of the day, money talks. But very unfortunate for these lower down leads here. Do you wink to your sister? She doesn't really watch my videos there, if that's what you mean in there, talk man. But she's free to do so if she wants. But, yeah, what do you think about this situation? Jersey Bulls and Fortune Motors securing promotions, but all for nothing. Yeah, the problem is if they take legal action, then it's not going to work as powerfully as the top flights there when they have all the money, because these sides just don't have the money to make that challenge. So yeah, I made that decision a few days ago. So they still had a good 3 months or so before the final dates in June or something, when they had to for the season. Found the end of June the limit for season for Harry Kane there. But you know, I don't think there really should be a limit to when the season should start at all there. I think that even if it somehow was postponed or cancelled for the next 5-6 months there, then they should just be able to resume there and just, you know, finish off this season, and then maybe just cancel the rest of the next season, because, you know, once you get through 2/3, 3/4 of the matches there, it feels like it just needs to be finished there. finish what you started is the moral of the story. But back to the Belarus there, for the guys that's just tuning in, because it's sort of Belarus. So it's Dynamo Boys. They managed to win last season's title, but if we have a look at Beleraus dominance prior to that, they managed to win the past 12 years in a row. Very dominant, powerful force. They started off this season absolutely terrible. And if we look at their squads, mostly Belarusian players, as you would suspect. They have a Serbian, Bosnian, Icelandic, and a French guy in the midst as well too. But yeah, look at all that winning titles there. The Belarusian Premier League 2018, 2017, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, all the way back to 2006 prior to last season there. So very impressive stuff. Some reasons a little bit challenging for them in the Belarusian Cup, only winning 3 times. 2015, the last time they managed to do that one. I feel like the virus might affect Sports Zone. What about you? Well, when it has affected every sport, I mean, everything's been cancelled. It's very little sports that's actually going on at the moment, and it's costing teams millions of dollars at times at the very top level for them just not play matches. If the seasons don't play at all, then there's like hundreds of millions of dollars of losses for the top flights, and players are taking massive pay cuts. Like in the NRL there, they're taking an 80% pay cut. So yeah, it's quite ridiculous and unprecedented times, as you hear a lot about. Yeah, people are dying. There's like 35,000 deaths so far there, toilet man. So yeah, we had first one in New Zealand there yesterday as well too. If you want to have a look at those statistics just briefly. Get that up. Yeah, it's like 723,000 cases, 33,993 deaths. Yeah, I got a whittle. Okay, let's hear it, Alistair. What's the whittle? What's the whittle? There's baked bowl sauce. Recently there, first. Back to 2005 when they got fifth. I was wanting to hear the whittle there from Alistair then, not you, toilet man. But yeah, coronavirus is definitely the key word these days. We were baked Bolsov finish this season though. Good look at the table, 2 matches in. They got it all to do, as they came all the way down to 14th, 2 defeats. But of course, early days for them. And yeah, Dynamo Boys, last season's champions, got 4 points in 5th place at the moment. 2 wins for 2 so far. We've got Minsk, got Unajik, got Islog, and got Torpedo. Gonna have a look at the Belarus news and the last league standing on my New Zealand Herald website. Does Belarus have a lot of cases of the coronavirus? They got a few. They're starting to build up there. That's why I say that, of course, the league for them is going to be in doubts, because even the Belarusian Prime Minister there was apparently oblivious to the virus itself there, and was participating in an ice hockey match I saw as well too. No, the whittle did not come through there, Alistair. I just saw toilet man going coronavirus, so I might put it in again. That's Belarusian virus cases. I think it was like 100 and something. Coronavirus cases. Let's have a look. 94 cases so far, but taking no measure to attempt to limit the outbreak. So you would expect that number to dramatically climb in the next few days, few weeks there, if they're not taking any measures. You just see what happens there across the world as the people do have it, it's gonna pass it on, and then it's gonna rapidly grow until they think, okay, this is a big deal, let's shut these things down, let's stop doing these football, ice hockey games, and mass gatherings, and all that sort of stuff. Yeah, we look at this video here, see this is the Belarusian football match things going on. Got some fans in the ground there. It's strange that this is what people are watching these days there. Be interesting to see how many viewers they attract them. Because, of course, football is the most popular sport in the world, and with it being basically the only thing on. Okay, they got deals from sports networks in 10 countries, including Russia, Israel, and India. So the network deals, broadcasting deals, and Belarus is on the rise as well too. But yeah, there's some pictures of the fans there, all nicely seated together. They only take some measures to get them at the door in terms of checking whether or not they have a fever or whatever. But of course, sometimes it might take like 2 or 3 days before any symptoms show, and these guys might pass it on to each other there. So keep an eye on that ongoing situation. Anything else? Growing viewing figures have helped boost the social media profile of clubs like Dynamo Minsk, especially among English speakers. They hope it improves the level of the game because the players may get more responsible, Minsk club spokesperson mentioned. May the hope the surge of the country's football league will help develop the sport and open doors for Belarusian players to move to bigger clubs in Europe. Yeah, they'll help open doors, more like they'll help close doors. There's 94 cases in the top 10 in the world? Absolutely not. 94 cases will be way down the list there. You want to have a look at the figures, it's going to be quite staggering to you if you aren't aware of the situation. You have to be in the thousands to be in the top 10. Totals. We try and find the list. Going to worldometers.info, I guess, this one here. Come on. Loads. Alright, there we go. There's the top 10 then. So USA got the most cases at the moment, 142,000. Got Italy, 97,000. Spain, 85,000. So top 10, you're looking at 11,899. And you try and find Belarus on the list there. You have to scroll all the way down past these. Plus my country here, 589, New Zealand. Be all the way down, 150th with the 98 or something, 94. There you go. These Belarus 94 cases below Bolivia there. But of course, I expect that number to be up here in no time at all. And what is your whittle there, Tulaman? Whittle odds? No one's really given me these whittles. Yeah, both waiting for these whittles there with Alice's whittle, but instead just talking about the whittle instead of delivering the whittle. So is that a new way of mentioning it? Not too sure. anything else you guys want to discuss about the Belarusian League? So yeah, I'll be covering this quite a bit more with the upcoming matches, week number 3, coming up very, very soon. And yeah, fingers crossed that the games go ahead, I guess. But at the same time, safety first, that they might cancel this league as well too. Because yeah, the situation just gonna get worse at Belarus there. Because no way they can really survive with the lack of measures that they are taking. Yeah, look at all these crazy guys here. Their shirts off altogether as well too. Just a matter of whether or not, yeah, somewhat happy to see actual football being taking place, but at the same time, you know that's a little bit irresponsible as well too. So take it with a grain of salt. Yeah, thanks for guys for tuning in there. If you think of anything else, just feel free to put it in the comments below. And if you enjoyed the video, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel if you're new. And I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers. Oh, and also feel free to check out the new series I got going there. Got 11 teams for the A League, where I cover funny player names. So you might want to check out those small mini videos and put in your favourite signing player's name for each of the clubs in the A League. Would be quite good. So I know that Gatman joined me on that one. So if you guys could do that as well too, that would help a lot. As I'm going to cover quite a few other leagues, divisions there, just based on the starting of the names. And then yeah, have a whole group of them together for a World Cup series. The riddle is that you are not a bad fan of your own game and it doesn't make sense for the first time to enter it,